Hi, welcome to Wood Stuff Workshop. We're going to review the Parkside Random Orbital Sander. Okay, so let's take a look at this Parkside Random Orbital Sander. It's model PEXS 270C3. I get through quite a load of these, not this model, but random orbital sanders. I'll tell you why a bit later. So it's 270 watts, and it has a 125mm sanding disc on it. So this is out of the box. This is what it looks like. It's got a good grip, nice and comfy. But there's the Velcro sanding disc. You just get one that comes with it. These you can get from loads of places. You can get them from Screwfix, and you can sometimes find them in DIY shops, obviously at different grits. But I like using a random orbital sander because as well as it spinning round that way, it also moves around as well on a different sort of rotation, and that so it doesn't put scratches into your wood. So they're really good for sanding. It's also got an adjustable speed on the front there. You can see it there. So you can speed it up or slow it down, depending if you want a bit more accuracy when you're sanding in corners. Obviously you can't get right in the corners, but in the corners of stuff. Let's undo these wires, take off that cover. Right, so yes, if I just show you what we're going to compare it to, because like I say, I get through loads of orbital sanders. So this was a firm one that I got from Screwfix, but that suddenly died. I think the switch on that one started playing up. But these are all at a price that you know, that if they only last a year or so, that's okay, because they're such a good price that it doesn't matter. You could obviously buy a really good quality one that will last quite a long time. So yeah, the switch on that one I think played up. Ryobi one that I've got. The only trouble is with this one is it's nice and small to use, but this has started, when you're sanding you can feel it stick, and that's because the bearings inside there are starting to go, I think. So it sort of grabs your work. So that's another one. And let me show you this beast. This is an old Parkside one, and it's massive, look. And what's happened with this one is the bearings have gone, so this rattles like mad when I switch this one on. But that's massive. You know, I don't know what was going on when that was made, but that's sort of a standard size one. But this is just enormous. It's ridiculous. But anyway, we're going to try this one. So let's plug this in. If I can find the plug hole. Right, it also comes with a dust collector. Obviously you won't fit a lot of dust in there, but it's something. And you've got this connection for if you're sticking a shop vacuum on there, or any kind of extractor, so you can just extract straight into your extraction machine. Right, we'll give this a go. But as I say, it's not bad for the it looks not bad for the price. Plastic, it's very plasticky, but hopefully that's a sort of rugged type of plastic that can take some knocks. Right, let's have a look. So to pull the trigger, you just pull the trigger in. Oh, but it's plugged into the same extension as this light over the top of me here, making the light flash. But you just pull the trigger in there, and if you want to keep it on, just push the button in at the side to hold the trigger in. Trigger button. Let's put this dust collector on. Right, we'll just try it on this piece of wood, and this is rough sawn wood that I'm going to be using for something. But let's just see how we get on with this. But I wouldn't expect the life to be very long on these, but if it lasts you a few years, it'll be well worth the money. Let's see how we go. Right, that seems to be working nice. Sanding away at that, and obviously this is rough sawn, and if I put a bigger grit, what grit did they give us? Let's have a look. 120. So if I'd stuck an 80 on there, got through that pretty quick. And this dust collector seems to be working quite well. It's not throwing dust up everywhere. So it seems to be performing okay. Like I say, the thing over time is the bearings in here that move around. They usually go. That's one of the first things that usually go. And like on the other, if loads of dust and stuff gets in your trigger and switches, sometimes that can block all that off. But as I say, there's the speed switch. So you can slow it down, speed it up. So that's pretty handy. And the handles are in nice position, nice and comfy to use. So overall, that looks quite nice. And like I say, it'll have the manufacturer's warranty. It says 3 years there, so you can't really go wrong with the money. For $19.99 from Lidl. Of course, a grit on it, and we'll see how we get on with that. Okay, I've got a 40 grit here. Stick that on. You just line it up with the holes to make sure it's still able to extract the the dust, so it doesn't clog up all your disc. Right, this is 40 grit, so I'm expecting this to take this off pretty quick. And as you can see there, that's all furry and rough sawn. Let's see how it does. Dust mask on. There we go. Okay, I'll soon whip through that. Obviously now it needs lower grit to try and get it smooth, but that's got rid of that. Stopped all the, it used to be like that. So yeah, I recommend that. Parkside Random Orbital Sander, PEXS 270C3. Like I say, 125mm sanding discs, and they're the hook and loop sort, so you could get extras of them. And it's got the adapter. Comes with the adapter for putting it on your extraction or dust collector like that. You just have to keep emptying that out now and again. But yeah, it's worth the money. A top quality one if you want it to last you a very long time, but this should be okay for the warranty, and if not, you'll obviously get it fixed or money back. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again.